Okay, can you hear me now? All right.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oops. Yep. Okay. Let's go back to this. Sorry, I am not prepared to be on screen, y'all. As many of you know, I have been a little under the weather. I will be ready to be on screen later tonight, but I have been on the phone like a mad person all day and am just now able to get this news to you. Okay. Everybody can still hear me? You wish your corners were that clean. I don't know. I've got some cobwebs. Okay, a little low, but you have sound. Okay. Here is what is going on. I have been on the phone with Virginia sheriffs today. And oh my goodness, you can still see me. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. I hope nobody sees how bad I look. I need to do a full screen share. Holy moly, you all cannot be seeing the way I look. Let's see. Let's do it this way. I don't know why it's not wanting to give me the full screen. Now, nobody can see me, hopefully. Oh my goodness. Okay, here is the deal. It went over the radio for the sheriffs and the state police officers that Governor Northam in Virginia, yeah, it's funny, CJ. Listen, I look like a mess. That anyway, over the radio, that Virginia, it was announced to the sheriffs and state police departments that Virginia was put under a state of emergency. They had been notified 2 weeks ago that Governor Northam was concerned for his safety. He has not had a death threat. There has been no attempt on his life. However, with the outcrying of what is going on with the gun laws and the rumors that he has heard regarding January the 20th, he is concerned for his safety. Well, isn't that interesting? How can he be protected without guns? The guns he wants to do away with. So I have a little interesting news that we are going to go live at 9:30 with the Virginia Prepper. I'm going to give you some highlights. I confirmed through deputy sheriff's offices in Virginia today that yes, Annie Drinking or Tifa is there. They are being allowed to sleep on the top floors of parking garages. Nazi groups are there. MS-13 is there. Black Lives Matters is there. And there are many, many of the sheriff's departments that have refused to go to Richmond on the 20th. They will not put their lives in danger. I have heard from 2 sources that there is a group that has the intention and looking for any assistance that they can receive to be in Richmond for the only purpose of shooting police officers. That would be one thing to shoot at armed police officers. The deputy sheriff's offices have heard, but have not confirmed, but believe it to be true, that the Virginia state troopers have been told that they will attend Lobby Day, January the 20th, unarmed. This governor is unarming the state troopers for January the 20th. It is not a secret in Virginia among the deputy sheriff's departments. All of the money that was funneled into Virginia to elect these Democratic legislators and Northam. They know exactly and are very open about they know exactly where that money came from. They will not gear up and put on any type of body armor and go to protect anyone on January 20th. Many, many, many of the outlying counties have refused. The sheriffs have refused to go, therefore, their deputies are not going. The sheriffs have put together, many, many, many of the counties have put together militias when their deputies are considered fired if that legislation goes through and the deputy sheriff's departments believe that it is going to be passed. They are going to then make their deputies parts of their militias. They will protect their counties. They will protect their county citizens. But they are taking a stand and they are not interested in protecting anyone with a government official office in Richmond on the 20th or any other day. Due to Governor Northam's state of emergency that he announced today, after having announced yesterday that there will be no guns on Capitol property. Now, the legislature passed an immediate law that there would no longer they would no longer allow any types of guns in the buildings. Governor Northam now has said there will be no guns on any Capitol property, period, which the governor's residence is on the Capitol property. So, in order to try to save his butt, he has declared a state of emergency. This has nothing to do with anyone but him. This came straight from the sheriff's departments in multiple counties in Virginia that I called. I called these sheriffs to get information and to try to set up a sheriff to take an interview for Marfugal TV, which I have completed that. That will surprise you on which sheriff that will be later. Let me see. The bill, it is being misrepresented with the sanctuary that West Virginia is voting upon. I talked to a House delegate member today that has signed off on that bill, and he stated that he had no doubt in his mind that this bill was going to be passed. It had already been discussed in committee meetings and during private conversations, and they fully believe that this bill will pass. The problem is, to protect Virginia, it will have to go into waves. The initial bill, which I will show tonight during the hopefully 9:30 broadcast, is for bordering counties only. And I will have a list of those counties when I go live at 9:30. But once those counties become bordering counties, that those bordering counties become part of West Virginia, then the counties next to them will be bordering West Virginia. They can be annexed in, but this is going to be a process in order to get all of the counties annexed in as part or seceded, however you want to state it, as part of West Virginia. The inner counties that are sanctuary counties are very interested. One of the deputies that I spoke to and asked him if he had heard about the bill, his immediate answer was, "Hallelujah. These people are scared. They want help." Now a state of emergency has been declared. We all know that in a time of a state of emergency, what law can be enacted? Isn't that law's first name Marshall? So we are going to have to keep all eyes on Virginia. We do not know what is going to happen with Virginia. We can only hope that we know what is going to happen, that they are going to get the protection that they need. Sweet Liberty, I'm feeling better, but I have not put myself together, and I look a hot mess. And I'm going to try to put myself together for a live tonight. So I thought it would be best if y'all did not see me now, which maybe some of you did earlier. I thought I had me off the screen, but did not. But I wanted to come on and let you all know that Northam is running scared. He was put into place by Bloomberg's money. I was told by a sheriff today, why is Bloomberg not having protection around this governor if he fears so desperately for his life? Why did it go across the radio of the police departments in the state of West Virginia announcing that they were declaring a state of emergency before it was announced? Why do we have deputy sheriffs that are more interested in speaking to YouTube alternative media sources rather than any mainstream media? None of them have spoken to mainstream media, but are willing to speak to YouTube alternative media. Our world is changing, folks. This is a scary time. I had a sheriff today tell me that he was afraid of his own state. So we need to desperately reach out to anyone that plans on going on the 20th of January for Lobby Day to see if we can keep this from being a bloodbath. There will be no guns from the law enforcement. It was confirmed that there will be no other presence in Virginia on the 20th for help in a legal manner. Everyone will be running helter skelter with no one but Capitol Police. And my understanding was they wanted to unarm Capitol Police. So I wanted to let you know that these are some of the things that I'm going to go a little more in depth. I will read the most important parts of that bill to you tonight. And we're going to have Virginia Prepper. He has being in Virginia, he has some interesting news that he is going to share. And hopefully we can come together as a community and pray. We are going to have to pray for this state and pray for this nation, because if the guns are going to be taken away, not even the sheriff's departments are interested in doing anything but taking a stand for their citizens and themselves. So this is extremely, extremely serious. And like I said, with state of emergency being declared, now Northam has federal assistance that he can call in, because now he can declare martial law. So having said that, being a bearer of some very concerning news, I am going to let you all go and let you know that I will be back hopefully around 9:30 is what I plan on. And we'll go a little more in depth with this. But I wanted to let you hear it from me first, if all possible. I don't know if anyone else has gotten this out or going to get this out, but yes, no guns on Capitol property and a state of emergency was declared. Northam did not make any beans about, for those that have come in late, no bones about. He is taking these measures because he fears for his life. So, having said that, I love you all much. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all the support. I'm sorry I was missing in action for a week. I am feeling better, not quite to par, but we've got a lot to go over, and I'll pull myself together the best I can in a couple hours, and I will be live, and we will give you more information So always remember, don't be scared, just be prepared. Pray before you post or go live. Share the love and the truth will come. And always, always, always remember, I love each and every one of you very much. Thank you for being here. Until 9:30, everybody, enjoy your evening. Bye bye.